my gosh. After 1.5 months of 25 pages per day, it's not a lot, but still, discipline. After 1.5 months of reading 25 pages per day, I've finally finished my second read through of my favorite book of all time, War and Peace. Yes. Hooray to my first reading goal of the year achieved. Yes. Oh, Pasta is celebrating with me. So yes, for this video, I am going to briefly share how I annotated War and Peace. Fun fact, I never reread books. The only books that I've reread on my entire life is Percy Jackson. Special place in my heart. But this year I wanted to try annotating, and what better book to annotate than War and Peace, which is filled with vast character developments, philosophies, history. So yes, how did I annotate it? I asked for ChatGPT's help for to me to put like a category per color, and I put it here for my own reminder. So first one is yellow, which is key character information or hints. This book has a lot of characters. So for those that are secondary characters but still contribute to the main characters' development, for example, their families or their rivals, I put in yellow sticky notes for those pages. So by the end of the book, there's not excuse me, there's not a lot of yellows because during the first parts when the characters were introduced, that's where I put most of the yellows. Yes. And then the second one is character development. I mostly used it for the main characters. And in my opinion, there's 5 main characters. There's Pierre Besukov, Prince Andrei Bolkonsky, and his sister, Maria Bolkonsky. And then Natasha Rostov and her older brother, Nikolai Rostov. So look at those oranges. Yes, there's a lot of oranges because this book spanned, 7-8 years. And obviously they grew up, things changed throughout the story. So there's a lot of oranges there. And that's why I love this book so much. It illustrated life realistically. People change a lot over time, and it's one of those books that I feel like if you reread after 10 years, you're still gonna relate to it because there's old characters, there's young characters, politics, history. Anyway, I'm babbling. For the green one, it's nature or imagery. There's only a couple of it in the book, and it's mostly in the historical backdrop. But I'm gonna try to read one, okay? So, yes, let's see. Okay, here we go. Prince Andrei added, and stepping off the ferry, he looked at the sky Pierre had pointed to. And for the first time since Austerlitz saw that high eternal sky he had seen as he lay on the battlefield, and something long asleep, something that was best in him, suddenly awakened joyful and young in his soul. This feeling disappeared as soon as Prince Andrei re-entered the habitual conditions of life, but he knew that this feeling, which he did not know how to develop, lived in him. The meeting with Pierre marked an epoch for Prince Andrei, from which began what, while outwardly the same, was in his inner world of a new life. Okay. Yes. Well, that's imagery right there. Hello. Okay, so yes, I put some green for nature and imagery that philosophically relates to the characters, one of the characters' inner thoughts or feelings. So yes, that's for the green one. And then the purple one is for history or Tolstoy's thoughts. Well, history, because obviously this has been set during the Napoleonic Wars. And Tolstoy includes real life characters like Napoleon, Kutuzov, real life characters that he somewhat fictionalized in this book. So I put marks on it. It's a bit difficult to differentiate what's real or what's not, and that's why War and Peace is such a unique book. But I marked it and was able to learn more about that part of Russian history. I also put it on some of Tolstoy's essays because it's interesting how he's not exactly a historian, but during that time, I believe this was one of those books that really intrigued people of that time because of how he put out his opinions regarding that part of history. Yes. And then lastly, pink. Oh, no. I think I missed. Oh, I didn't put it here. Blue. Blue is for philosophy and themes. Why didn't I put it here? I missed it. Yes, so I have a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue here. And sometimes I overlap it, like pink and blue. Pink is for my favorite quotes or memorable lines. And for this part, I overlapped it because it's my favorite and it's also a philosophy. I'm going to read it. He experienced the feeling of a man who has found what he was seeking under his own feet, while he had been straining his eyes looking far away from himself. All his life he had looked off somewhere, over the heads of the people around him, yet there was no need to strain his eyes, but only to look right in front of him. Okay, sorry I'm a bit stuttery. I think I'm tired from work, but anyway, yes. So that's pink and that's blue. There's a lot of themes on this book about war, about family. I actually have a list here. There's a lot of themes. There's war, there's interconnectedness of life, because there was like interconnection between some characters. Free will, love and family. There's definitely lots of families in this book. Search for meaning, spiritual growth, and that's what the oranges are there as well. I think I have an overlap of orange and blue, which is both the character development and their spiritual growth. Illusion of glory, role of women, society and class. Oh, definitely. Mortality and the human condition. There was a lot of existentialism in the book. Nature and the sublime. Yes. So, yes, that's how I annotated War and Peace. By the way, I'm wearing a shirt. I ordered it online, but it's too big. Look. It's too big, but I guess it's okay. It's a shirt filled with words from War and Peace. Look. Ta-da! I'm a little bit disappointed because it's big, but it's okay. The fit is not the best, but I'm just gonna think that I'm being hugged by my favorite book of all time. Okay, that's it. Happy New Year. I'm kind of thinking to order a hardbound. Oh my god. Wait, it's a short story. So I've started to borrow books from the library, right? And I'm reading right now Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. And it's obviously hardbound. And I really enjoy reading from it. When I was younger, I feel like hardbounds are super difficult to read, or maybe I was just broke back then and don't have money to buy hardcover books. But now I get it. And since I've already annotated my paperback of War and Peace, I am so tempted to buy a hardcover version. And I saw like a British print of War and Peace that's been translated by Piver and Volkonsky, and it's the translation that I like. And I am probably gonna indulge soon and buy a hardbound version. And I think I'm gonna go minimalist soon. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, give away some of my paperback books. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I'm just, since I have a local library accessible in my area and we have a lot of books in the libraries, I'm just gonna borrow, or maybe either borrow and read from Kindle to save money. And then if it's like one of my favorites, I am going to just buy the hard copy. My husband is probably gonna laugh when he watches this, but yeah, probably. So maybe later I am going to see what books really tugged my heartstrings. Obviously, I have my top five, top five, and I'm going to let's see. But yes, I'm very tempted to buy a second version. Anyway, Rebecca, I'm almost done. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what my next video is gonna be about, but yes. Thank you for watching, even though this was like scattered. Thank you.